Take your best shot, show me what you got, honey. I'm not afraid. Lay back and take aim.
How helpless he looked. Because we want to be able to save people. We especially want to be able to save the people that we love. And that man, hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Dr. Nick Analyzes. I'm a UK psychologist and I analyze media from a psychological perspective. Today we are going to go for Chris Stapleton, Fire Away. This was a suggestion from someone in one of my previous videos. What do I know about Chris Stapleton? I know two things. One, he sang a song called Tennessee Whiskey that I absolutely loved. It's so groovy. It's got such a bluesy, groovy, soulful feel to it. But also what I experience when I try and sing along with him is I can't. Like, you know, the man's got an incredible voice. And recently I saw a video of him sing the American national anthem, which was incredible. It was incredible. And so I know that he's got a great voice. I know nothing about the song. I assume he wrote the song. I know he writes lots of songs. I don't know if he's written this song, but I'm excited to see him sing. Nonetheless, I hope you like what I go for.
Unload up your questions and pick up your sticks and your stones and pretend I'm a shelter for heartaches that don't have a home. Choose the words that cut like a razor. All that I'll say is far away. Take your best shot, show me what you got, honey. I'm not afraid. Lay back and take aim. And fire away. Well, I wish I could say that I've never been here before. But you know and I know that I'll always come back for more.
Tell everyone how awesome I am. No,
Your
so awesome.
love
Let's go.
might be my damnation,
Party's over, guys.
but I'll cry to my grave. Far away. illustration to the wrist. Take your best shot, show me what you got. Honey, I'm not afraid. I understand, but I don't know. I didn't find losing your far away. 17 times yet. Far away. Oh, far away. Far away.
Oh, dear, dear. Oh God, that was hard to watch. That was like my whole body was like just tense throughout watching it. Oh God. You know, the mad thing is, so usually when I do these reaction videos and the words, I'm really word focused. So I use a lot of words and like within, I'm a psychologist. So I'm trying to use words to sort of like influence people and trying to make their lives bigger and better and stuff. And so whenever I get to these songs, I'm focusing on the words more than anything else. That's the first time I wasn't really hearing the words. Isn't that bad? I know that like it was like fire away, and I knew at the beginning he talked about like sticks and stones and you have your best shot and that sort of thing. But to be quite honest, I haven't got any analysis of the words because I wasn't even looking at them. I was barely listening to them. I was so wrapped into the story between this man and his partner that the words were just almost like a pleasant sound in the background. You know what I mean? He's got a lush voice, Chris Stapleton. So there's just this lush, soulful sound, this like quaint sound that matched or was appropriate to what I was seeing on the screen. And so like I can't give you a load of analysis of the words, but I can give you some analysis of the of the um the video of the video. I mean, I'm not sure if it was linked to a film or something, or whether that was just made for this song. But basically, what we saw was a fella in a pub drinking, looking absolutely downtrodden and heartbroken. It starts with memories, happy memories of him and his partner, and then it shows a passage of time whereby she became unhappy about something or other, and that led to her feeling suicidal and taking her own life. And I think that what caught me about it was how helpless he looked. Because we want to be able to save people. We especially want to be able to save the people that we love. And that man just must have been tearing his hair out, trying to figure out what he could possibly do or say to stop this person from walking down this path. Because he'd have seen it coming slowly. It's like a hill, like a slow hill. And she's just like slowly going down this hill. And he can see it coming. And he's just every day thinking, what can I do to stop this from happening? And then he reaches that point where it happens and would just feel at a loss and regret that the person from all those happy memories, from that really happy place, through a bunch of probably unfortunate events, was now that person that was, a bit broken. And the sense of loss and helplessness that he must have felt it really sort of like it jumped through the screen at me. And that's the thing that made it hard to watch. Like I said, my whole body was tense. I'm not sure what information or wisdom it gives us in our own lives. Because I want to be able to say to you, look, if that ever happens in your life, this is how you can control it. Nobody's figured that out. If people had figured that out, then people all over the world wouldn't be getting depressed and taking their own lives. So, like, I want to be able to say to you, these are the things that he could have done this, and this, and that would have stopped it from happening. But like, sometimes there's nothing we can do to save people. And like he would have, no doubt he'll live the rest of his life beating himself up. And the most important thing that he's going to need is self-compassion. The compassion to know that sometimes we can't solve problems for people, and that a bunch of stuff has led them to a place, and it's really hard for us in those moments to be able to do anything about it. And so no, I can't give people that. You're almost hoping for luck, hoping they meet the right person that can help, hoping you meet the right person that can help, hoping that something happens to take them off that course. And I guess all I would say is, if you're in that sort of position out there, then I wish you all the best with it. And you just need to know that people can change course, people do change course if the right things can happen for them. And if the right things don't happen for them and you've tried your absolute best, then that's enough. And you should feel huge pride and a sense of self-compassion about your own actions within this this journey that people can go on. Yeah, I wonder what the lyrics were about. If there was some gems in the lyrics there that I've missed because I've been so encapsulated by the actual video, then let me know. Thanks everyone for listening, and I'll catch you next time. Did you could only see the lyrics? No, were you watching the video? Were you watching the
I
lyrics?
could hear some of the lyrics through the headphones,
The lyrics down there.
I watched some of it, but I wasn't looking at the words because I
You were
was
looking
so
at the thing as well.
enthralled.
Yeah.
I was picking up on things of when he first walked into the bar and
Yeah.
people were looking at him.
Yeah, like they knew.
But you didn't have context for that then. They were looking at him off. So you think, oh, is he a stranger in a strange place?
And then you knew later on
and
why.
Then and the difficulty with relationships like that is that when you have two people, one is, as you say, the gentleman.
Yeah.
He knows the inevitability.
Yeah.
And that is a very sadness that you have to carry because when's the day?
Yeah.
I'm here because I want to be with you. I love you.
When am I going to lose the person that when am I going to lose my world?
Yeah. But I know I'm going to lose you.
Yeah.
And I know that it's inevitable. And inevitability it's goddamn solemn, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Because you try not to think of yourself because you want to uplift the person. But sometimes, and this is perhaps for the viewers, is that sometimes it's not about you and not even the person knows that it's about themselves. They just can't get out of it.
Yeah.
And like you said about he needs to have compassion on himself, and he's going to have to, because it doesn't matter which way you would have played it. If you got happy, sad, angry towards it wouldn't have, some people are predestined, but
I wonder in the future whether people, when they have like these really hard relationships, the pain from it is so much to bear that they stop loving people again, because they're just like, why would I do that to myself again? Why would I love someone and then have the capacity or the chance of feeling this pain again? And of course that's the worst thing they could do, is just like have isolation and loneliness and not human connection and stuff. So it's such a hard, I'm thinking of that fella in the future, just thinking, I hope you see that beneath the pain was love. The reason why you felt the pain was because of love, and you wouldn't want to have not have had that. So like whilst the pain feels unbearable, you should always choose it. You should always choose you should always choose pain if it means you get to have love as well.
If it's with the right person, the right relationship, some pain is worth it.
Yeah. It also like that video. She was so happy. And it just shows how, it's a terrible way to say it. It shows no one's safe.
No.
Do you know what I mean? If from unhappiness, no one's safe from unhappiness. Like, she's there, she's bubbly, she's like buzzing. They're obviously living in their new house together. They've got this lovely relationship, and then a few things happen, and here she is down here. And I think it just shows that it can happen to any one of us. There should be no stigma about mental health. There should be no there should be no narrative about weakness with mental health, because like it can happen. It can happen to anyone if the right sequence of events happens. It can happen to anyone, you know.
Yeah, and I think there's an expectation on how other people looking in, they have an expectation of how sadness and grief and everything should be dealt with.
Yeah.
It's like that. I think someone said to my mother the other day, "Are you still grieving?" And I was like, and it's just like, but how long?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's mad, but you think
Yeah.
even after 8 months,
Yeah.
and it's just like, well,
Yeah.
what is the socially accepted deadline on
Yeah.
sadness?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we do it. I've had friends in the past where they can't get out of a rut, but all they did was moan about it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, then there's that switch where you go, okay,
Yeah.
I can see you no longer helping yourself, and all you're doing is moaning.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting frustrated.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then empathy turns into
Yeah. A bit of harshness.
frustration.
Yeah.
But with him, there was nothing but love.
No.
Nothing but love. And then that inevitability of, he knows in the back of his mind, it's like your shadow.
Yeah.
It's always there.
Yeah.
And he knew that at some point, it's just going to be me.
It's actually awful to live that life like that on a knife edge. Be the same with people that have got addiction, people that have got suicidal behaviors and whatever. You spend all your time just thinking, is today the day? Is today the day they've shot up? Is today the day they've got smashed? Is today the day they've lost 10 grand? Gambling. It's today the day. And like, it's like it must be a really stressful existence. That sort of existence. All right, mate. We're done.